You already know what it is, man. Another edition of Sound Tube Nation Radio Podcast with Boy Mo Divine. And I'm live with comedian sensation Miss Rita.
How y'all doing, everybody?
What's going on?
We don't have nobody here to clap, so I brought my own sound effect.
That'll work. I'm going to need you to do that, too, every time you feel like somebody's clap. Don't keep that on. Put that on the table.
You see, I had to paint it our colors. I go home, repaint out, and clapped all the paint off. But, yeah, red, black, and green.
All right, so...
Let me explain this real quick. Red is for the blood.
Okay.
Black is for the skin.
Okay.
And green is for the smoke.
Smoke it.
Okay.
Okay. So, don't need to ask you if you smoke. I see you got the joint in your hand.
I don't
drink. I was
drink.
going to say that I smoke my liquor.
Right, I don't drink. I smoke my liquor.
Okay. I was going to say what that means.
Yeah, I smoke my liquor.
Okay.
You know, I got excited as hell. Do y'all have a restaurant here called Julio?
No.
It's a Mexican restaurant. Okay, so at home they got this Mexican restaurant, and they showed a little drink, and they got the smoke coming out the top, and I'm like, oh shit! And then my daughter told me, no, mommy, they use dry ice in the liquor, and when the liquor hit the ice, that's what make the smoke. I thought we was into some new shit. I was on my way to that restaurant. Goddamn it!
All right, so tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Where you from?
Okay, so I'm from the DMV. District, Maryland, and Virginia. Most people think that's the Department of Motor Vehicle. No. Have to clear that shit up, because you'd be surprised how many people, you live at the DMV. Yeah, bitch, I live where you park your cars at night. Let me see. This January, I celebrate 17 years crack-free. I still smoke marijuana. Crack was my drug. Marijuana is my medication. It's a difference.
Okay.
And basically, my story is my comedy. I don't tell jokes. I tell shit that really happened.
I love them type of comedians.
Yeah, so I don't talk about other people because I can't fight. Not I can't fight. The judge told me if I come down there again, he gonna give me that last time, and it was 25 because it was first degree with intent. That's why I can't carry a gun. But yeah. So I just talk about me and the people I can whip. My kids.
Okay. How many kids you got?
4.
4 kids.
2 girls, 2 boys.
So when did you know that you probably could be funny?
Ooh. I was that kid in school where the teacher would call the parents. This back when we get our ass whooped in school. Mm-hmm. And they got tired of whooping my ass, so they, and my mama come down there and she used to tell me, I did not send you down here to entertain the kids. So 5th grade, I was that kid. I was a prankster, jokester, always in the shit. By the time I got to 9th grade, the office was my class.
Right.
We
sick of seeing you.
The teachers was tired of me, so they just put me in the office.
Okay. So, you from the DMV.
District, Maryland, and Virginia. I live in Maryland. If you're into basketball, I'm come from the home of Kevin Durant, Pleasant, Maryland.
Word.
Right. He actually, my son was part of his little group, and they had a little stuff. We were there when they did the rec center of my hometown is where he started out his basketball career.
Word.
So if you watch Juanita Bryant, the real MVP, and it tells his whole journey, you'll see Seat Pleasant Recreation Center all through that.
Okay.
Yeah, so from the home of Kevin Durant.
All right, so
you got the camera on this side, right? Because my teeth on this side.
Okay, I see you naturally silly. We see all your teeth.
Oh, you.
Matter of fact, I'm putting this on the screen right now. So we are live on YouTube. If you want to subscribe, if you want to check us out, we live on YouTube. STN Radio on YouTube. And if you go to YouTube, I appreciate if you like, subscribe, comment, all that type of deal. When I first started this podcast, bro, I had like 56 followers. I got 137 now.
All right now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
Yeah.
Get them numbers up.
Yeah. So what brings you to the D?
Okay, so I have my family is actually here. My mom was the only child. I was her only child. And my grandmother was the baby of 22. And most of them live here.
Was the baby of they was fucking like a motherfucker.
You know, my grandma was born in 1911. They didn't even have TV back then, so they had to do something to entertain themselves. And then when you lived on the farm, you needed them kids to work this shit on the farm. Right. So at 2 years old, they collecting eggs from the chickens.
Wow.
Okay? And then when you got 5 or 6, they milking cows. Everybody had a job. But they say for a man to eat, he got to work. Right. There wasn't nothing truer than that shit back then. I'm here to tell you.
Word.
You know, somebody had to plow the field, collect the thing. Yeah, back in the olden days.
What's the immediate difference from the DMV and Detroit you noticed so far?
None, really.
Nothing?
I was just telling him, I don't care where you from, everybody think they city is the shit. And everybody's city is the shit. It's just different kind of shit on different sides of town. We don't do the separation thing like y'all do up here, north, south, east, west.
Okay.
You know, you from where you from. Now, it is a big thing because a lot of people, when you tell them you from Maryland, they automatically say Baltimore because that's the major city, and because they're known as the murder capital of Maryland, everybody put Maryland in the Baltimore. But I'm actually, if you're into football, I'm like down the street from FedEx Field with the Redskins.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say I did go to Baltimore a couple of times, and I was right there where the stadium was at.
Right.
The Ravens Stadium.
Ravens Stadium, right. Well, DC basically is a little circle that they took land from Maryland and land from Virginia, and that's what DC sits right in the middle. And I live like right outside the city, whereas to Baltimore, depending on where you are in DC, it's an hour, maybe an hour and a half from DC.
Okay, what was it like, growing up in DC?
I don't know. I spent all my summers here.
Really?
And like I was telling him, I was coming here. Y'all got an old lady. I turned 16 in October. It's the new math. You switch the numbers around, I'll be 26 next October. But when I was coming here, that's what.
Because I like them type of numbers. Say that again.
I turned 16 in October.
Okay.
It's the new math.
Okay.
Switch the numbers around.
Okay.
I'll be 26 next October.
Okay.
And then my daughter said, well, Mommy, what you going to do when you get to be 66? Add them together, bitch. I'm 12. Hell.
I know that's right.
No, but when I used to come here, Motown was alive.
Okay.
And the city was, I was telling him it was a whole different vibe. I've been back up here twice, but it wasn't to just actually go out and enjoy the city, so I really can't see the difference from then and now. I do know y'all still do that. You from the north side, you from the east side, you from the west side, you from this side. Like, all y'all, everybody's still fucked up, just fucked up in a different way.
But I noticed, though, when I go to other cities, every city got an east side, west side, right?
Yeah, but where I am, ain't no sides. We all just one blended community. We all vibe together. That's why they put us together, District, Maryland, and Virginia.
So what do the let's say quote unquote Bloods, the Cribs, the East Side? What do they do?
I've been clean 17 years. I've been off the street, baby. I don't know. I don't even watch the news. I only watch the Weather Channel. As long as you ain't knocking on my door with that bullshit, I don't care what's happening out there.
Word.
I didn't even vote. Take that back. I voted 3 times in my entire life. 2 times for Obama. That's all I checked was Obama. And question 4, yes, to make marijuana legal.
Word. Word. How far is the White House from you?
It's a good 5-10 minute drive.
Really?
On which way you go. Yeah.
Just ride right past them.
Right past them.
It's nothing to y'all.
Listen, that day when they raided, I was sitting home. And my cousin called me. She said, "Bitch, I know you don't watch the news, but you get to see this shit right here." I turned the shit. I'm like, "Okay, what movie is this?"
Right.
She's like, "No, bitch, this is live." And I'm like, "Really though?" And so me and my dumb ass, we gonna ride down there. Cause I got to see this shit for real. Right. You understand? But they was like, "Nope, niggas, y'all stop right here. Only the white folks can act the ass."
Word.
They had that shit blocked off. Only the white people got to climb the wall.
No motherfuckers really down there going crazy.
Listen, that was some shit right there that day. But all the niggas was standing around the perimeter like, yeah, you keep your ass in the White House. Don't bring your ass up in the real city.
So what do you remember about the Million Man March? Niggas everywhere.
That's all I gotta say. I'm just glad my mama didn't raise a hoe, because I'd have been out there that day. God damn it, that was like a male smorgasbord.
Oh my God.
They were light, dark, medium, old, short,
old,
fat,
young.
skinny, old, young. All you had to do was say any, meeny, money, mo, goddamn it. I sat at the subway station watching the buses come in. I'm on the phone like, y'all need to get down here, bitches. It's niggas. Oh, and then we went.
I mean, did y'all, like, I know that's like in y'all hood, so it's nothing to y'all, but did you participate? Did y'all participate? Did the men down there participate?
I didn't know about them men down there. I was looking at the new niggas coming in on the buses.
Right.
Yeah, they did. I can tell you a story, but I do it off camera.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, they participated. And I went down there just to be nosy.
Right.
But then when I realized what it was really all about, it was pretty dope. Okay. And for a good month or two, that little camaraderie spirit hung in the air, and then reality kicked back in, and it was back to regular scheduled programming, but it was good.
Okay. What about sports? Are you into sports?
Okay, so I grew up when we had one TV in the house. Mm-hmm. So we had to watch my daddy watch, because he paid the bills. So he watched football, soccer, hockey, golf. Only balls I like now belong on a man, not in his hand.
I know that's right. Y'all love y'all skins the way we love the Lions down here.
Again, I grew up. We had one TV in the house. I don't like sports at all. I'd rather do anything other than the watch. Now, if I could actually be at a game, because I've been to a couple of games, I'm not excited in the atmosphere person. To sit at home, nah, I'm not into sports like that. Now, concerts, stuff like that. And I haven't been. You forget you talk to an old lady.
Okay, that's why I was finna get into some of that old, like you, like me, you, we older in this young people world, like, yeah. But what keeps you young though? Like that we see, I would say like me, my haircut, I'd be cutting my haircut the same way for 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
My father died in 92. Started smoking weed in 19. He smoked all the way up to that last week. And when I asked him the first day, he said no. I'm like, okay. When I asked him the second day, he said no. I'm like, wait a minute. On the third day, when he said no, I got to call in the family. Okay, this nigga ain't smoking, something ain't right. And on that fourth day was when he left here. So he smoked from 19 all the way to 92. So I guess it's the longevity of the weed.
What do weed do for you? I know it's do something different for everybody. What do it do for you?
Keep me out of jail. It keep me right here. And then I also gotta remember 25 to life. Yeah. Man, orange is not my favorite color, especially all day, every day. So
no, you know what? I really feel you on that. Like, cause I've been to jail one too many times for domestic violence, and I ain't never hit a woman. Imagine. But when the motherfucker told me, if you come back here for domestic violence again, that bitch can say whatever the fuck she wants to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gone.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he told me, and I was like, really though? And it's funny because even though I was out there in the drug world, I never got locked up for drugs. I mean, there was drugs involved, but the charge was always assault. I know,
right? You be ready to jump on the motherfucker.
Nope. Okay, so imagine this. I'm 5'3". Okay.
Oh, you be ready
and back then, I didn't weigh but 100 pounds. And so you had to let niggas know, just because I'm a female and I'm little don't mean you're going to take advantage of the situation.
Right.
And then I grew up with my play brother and his 6 friends. So, yeah, like I took karate, judo, all of that. So
you was about that shit.
Oh, yeah, we was out there. And then this was too, back in the late 70s, early 80s, the police didn't mess with girls. So that meant have all the money and the drugs on me, and when the police would run up on them, they would lay the niggas down and tell the girls to walk away.
Right.
So when I walked away, all my crew, I had all that shit on me. So all they could do was pat them down and let them go. But if any of them got caught, by them letting me go, I could get back to the bail bond people and all that, let them know what was going on. So I was a valuable commodity in our crew.
Word. So, I know you said you talk a lot about your life in your act.
Yeah.
But what's funny about it though?
It's funny because it didn't happen to you.
Okay, that's a good.
It's funny
because I was gonna say
yeah.
I'm not a heckler, but I'm the one that's challenging you to the point that you gotta make me laugh.
Okay, no, see, you would be the one where I'd be like, okay, Shorty already paid me, so I'll just give you the mic and let you talk shit. I already paid you walk the fuck away. That's what I do to hecklers. But I let them know, I'm already paid, nigga, so we can listen to you all night. Don't matter to me. I got my money.
Right.
You can do this shit for free.
So you like a really a keep it real comedian.
Yeah, and they call me the joke police at home.
Okay,
the reason I say that is you got a lot of young people that's coming out doing what they do, and they think because they done went back and watched Def Comedy Jam and Comedy Central and all that shit, that they gonna tell some of their shit when they get on stage. Well, no. Back when we was out in the street hustling, I sat in the house all day watching all that shit. So I know who told what. And if I heard or seen it on TV, that ain't your shit.
Oh, they be perking like that sometimes?
And I will call your ass out on it. And then we got comics that, like, I'm from D.C., and I might come here to an open mic and hear something, and then I go back home and say that shit like it's mine. And now when you come in the city, the people thinking you done stole my shit, but I done came out of town and took your shit back home. We got people that do that too.
Damn.
They be at home, and they go to the open mics, and then go out of town to different cities, and do our shit like ain't nobody, we don't know nobody in these cities, so we don't know.
Is it cool to be like, okay, I want to tell y'all this joke Miss Rita said when I was out.
Oh, but see, that's different.
Okay.
Because you giving homage to the person that joke it is, opposed to just getting on stage and telling that shit like it's yours.
Like it's yours. Okay. Damn, okay, you just taught me something. I didn't know comedians do that type of stuff.
Man, listen.
I thought a motherfucker that's up there trying to make us laugh is just a naturally funny motherfucker.
No, Robin Williams, good example. Back in the day, he used to pay comics. He would go to an open mic and hear you tell a joke, and he would have his manager pay you on the spot for that joke.
Wow, okay, that's like
that meant once he paid you
music
couldn't
for the artist.
But once he paid you, you couldn't say that shit no more.
Wow.
You don't know how many people, big name people, that don't write their shit. Especially when it's something that's not pertaining to their immediate life. And even then, they'll tell the story to the writer, and then the writer will punch it up and make it funny.
Do you write your shit?
All my stuff is true stories that actually happen. Only thing I write are the songs.
Oh, okay. You just put me in the mind of Bubba Lamb. He had me download all kind of music. He was freestyling on it. You be doing that?
Well, no, actually, I changed the words to songs to fit my addiction.
Okay, you gotta have. Well, give
and
me
now,
one.
Can I sing?
Can you give me one?
Okay, so I can't sing. We gotta put that disclaimer out there real quick, because somebody gonna be like, that bitch is off key. So I'm like, y'all know.
I want you to do it like you know.
Okay, so since we in the D, and we in Detroit, I'm gonna give y'all the Michael Jackson stretch. But I start with Will, Fresh Prince.
What song is it?
Now, you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know why I clear my throat like it's gonna make me sound better, but that shit is habit now. So okay, here we go. Now this is a story all about how my pipe got flipped, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute and sit right there, tell you how I put my money up in the air. In Seat Pleasant, Maryland, born and raised, smoking weed. How I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, acting all cool while smoking some weed outside of the school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started selling crack in our neighborhood. I took one little hit and the pipe said yeah. Now I'm putting all my money up in the air. But I got a whole set. When I was little, Michael Jackson 5 was the only kid group. By the time I got 12, if you asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, Mrs. Michael Jackson was my answer. And then I saw he started dating white bitches, so I said I ain't stand a chance. But but I done fucked up all of his songs. So here we go. When we went off to high school, smoking weed was hip. Then crack came out, it was a whole new trip. I smoked crack on the rooftop all night long, huffing and puffing while singing my song. All the little crackheads on 58th Street love to hear me sing my song while we geek. You and I have smoked some crack. We can't bring that feeling back. Where there was crack, I was there. When I smoked crack by myself, I was hard to be around. My geeking faces always made me stand out in the crowd. When someone handed me the pipe, one hit was all it took. Now it's much too late for me. I think that I am hooked. The way crack made me feel, it really turned me on. It knocked me off of my feet now, darling. All my money is gone. When the two of us can't smoke no more. That is not what our money is for. Don't blame it on the moonshine. Don't blame it on the loud pack. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the crack. I'm talking to the crack on the mirror. I'm telling it I changed my ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If I want to make the world a better place, I took a look at myself and then I made that change. So I took all of Michael's songs and put together my story from beginning to the end.
Made that change. That was dope. That was dope.
But I got weed songs too. Couldn't leave the weed out. Now the weed is legal. Oh,
hey, no. I just want you to know you're going to make my reels go viral, though.
Well, then you know what? Since we in the D, I got to give it to you. My daddy, I used to practice the songs with him, and he loved The Temptation. Mm-hmm. And so this was his favorite song when I redid it. It said, I can smoke a joint until I'm blue. Ooh, I can light the pipe whenever I want to. Oh, I can smoke weed from an ounce to a gram. I can blow smoke rings in my hand. I get higher than the birds in the sky. Hey, and I can smoke all the weed your money can buy. Oh, I can smoke a joint down to the last five. I can smoke forever if my soul desire. Anyway, that's it.
Okay.
I done fucked up everybody's song.
Hey.
From Parliament Funkadelic to Smokey Robinson to Gladys. I ain't got some church songs, but my daughters told me I was going to hell. So.
Okay, I see the talent now. You know what I'm saying? So what about that though? You know, my mom used to mess around some years back, and then she got herself clean. You know, what is, you know? Talk about that. Like,
okay, so I'm gonna keep this shit all the way real. They still had that 1980 Coke. I still be smoking. I don't know what this new shit is, but I know what the hell it ain't. And if I want baking soda, I just smoke that shit slam out the box. Right. So I came from the Get Fresh first crew when you had to buy it powdered and cook it up yourself. And if you knew what you were doing, you got pure Coke. When they started selling it already cooked, it started, like I tell people, everybody want to be Uncle Ben or Betty Crocker. They want to add, delete shit from the recipe. No, goddammit, it was 2 parts to 1 part. And when they started stretching it, putting all that other crazy shit in it, that's when it stopped. I got tired of buying that bullshit. I mean, I'm just keeping it all the way real. If they still have real Coke, I probably really smoke.
Okay. So, what's your goals like with this comedy thing? You know, first of all, how many shows have you done? Little do people know.
Oh, I've been doing comedy for like 10 years. I had to stop because I had to come back take care of my dad when he passed away. This April made 2 years. Okay. And I even made a joke about that. Now, everybody that smoked thought the joke was okay, but the non-smokers in the family didn't appreciate it. But what the hell? Daddy smoked, like I said, all day, every day. And he used to tell us when he passed away, he wanted us to put an ounce in the casket. And I'm like, nah, nigga, we'll put an ounce in the air, but I ain't gonna put no shit in there. The cemetery people come back later and dig that shit up. You understand? So when he passed away, he was at home, and the people came out, and they were reading the information, and the lady goes, date of death, 4/19. And I'm like, damn, Daddy, you couldn't waited another day to go out on 4/20 so I could have put on your tombstone. You went out smoking.
Right.
Now, people that smoked thought that shit was funny.
Mm.
My other family, they just looked at me. But Daddy used to tell us when you
were... Why not? He used to blow the weed, right?
And so, wait a minute, but here's the thing. He used to tell us when you on time, you late. And when you early, you on time. So he left here early so he could get to heaven on time. Right. And now he up there smoking that angel fire and left us down here smoking this devil dirt. Yeah.
That's just
yeah.
Hey, so
I just want to be able to have my kids to say that I accomplished something positive.
Dope. I call it my legacy. Like I feel like, you know, I'm about to be 49. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bless your heart. You know you're getting old when somebody tell you your age. You calculate real quick how old you were when they were born.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Real quick. I was almost your age, huh? Nah, nigga, I used to babysit you. But nah, you know, but the thing is, I like to say, I'm working on my legacy, especially with this social media thing. You got a social media? Do you fuck with social media?
Yes and no. If you go to my Facebook, you'll probably see me post a bunch of marijuana memes all day. I'm not one of the people that you don't need to see what I'm doing all damn day. I post my show. You come, you do. If you don't, oh well. See you next time.
Do it work for you? You see people come through because you posted?
Not really. I mean, like I said, it's only been a couple of months since I've been getting back out into this. Because of my past, I don't post a lot. I was at a show one night and I heard this girl go, I know her. And it didn't sound like a, ooh, I know her. It sounded like a, yeah, I'm going to get that bitch when the show over. So, that's why I got on these glasses. If you don't know what I look like, goddammit, you won't know what I look like. And you can search all day. Whenever I get ready to do a show, they call me, can you please send me a picture? We can't find a picture of you nowhere. And I told my kids, when I die, only people that come to the funeral are people that got a picture of me. So if they ain't got a picture, we got to take a picture together, son.
Right.
And not just a picture of me. We got to be in the picture together.
Right.
So they can show you the picture. I knew your mother.
Yeah, I knew your mother.
Other than that, you can't come.
That's dope. I fucks with it. You know, it's logical.
You know, some people just come to be nosy.
Especially for the older generation. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't want nobody staring me in my face when I'm sitting there talking to you. I damn sure don't want in the box. You be standing there all day and look, no. You know they only come to be nosy. Girl, you know she look like herself. Who the fuck else was she supposed to look like?
Right. You sound like me talking about a funeral. You know what I'm saying? I always talk like that. Don't come stand over me.
Oh no, I told my kids to cremate me.
Yeah. I be telling people slap the shit out of people. You see this person at my funeral cry, slap the shit out of them.
When my father passed away, I went on Facebook. My daughter said, really, mommy? Went on Facebook that time. There was a lot of people on there. Yeah. And I went on there and told, look here. For the last 10 years, I sat here every day with my daddy. He had a little black book. He told me everybody that owe him. So that means when they say you inherit shit with people that, so when you come, have that at the door. Right. That's your admission price to the show.
Word.
Because if you owe him now, you owe me.
Facts. Did you holler at some of them people?
Oh, I told everybody, all y'all kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck if none of y'all come. We ain't seen y'all. My father got sick. Okay, so my father not only smoked weed, he sold weed. We had bricks of weed downstairs, looked like that speaker. My dad was in the service, and they used to ship that shit in Foot Lockers. And so that meant we had house people smoking all day, every day. But when Daddy got sick and stopped smoking, they stopped coming.
Right.
And when Daddy was selling weed, and they could borrow money and do all that good shit, they was coming. But when all that shit stopped, they stopped. So I told them, if you haven't come to see or visit my father, to see how he was doing, check on him, none of that, don't come. Why you coming? You didn't check on him when he was living. You didn't come see him when the money and the weed ran out.
Right.
What's the point now? To show your face in the place.
Right.
And so I cussed out everybody, told all of them, if you ain't got the same blood running through your veins, don't even come. Right. I know that's mean, but yeah.
All right, so tell everybody where you you know, your show's at.
Okay, so y'all gotta give me old lady a minute here. I gotta find it. Look, pull it up on my. What's called this? I sent you the flyers, didn't I? All right. So since you got the radio voice, here we go.
Oh, okay. Good Helpers Entertainment presents. You know, I make flyers too, so I got to start everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's my man Red, Detroit Red.
Yeah, Detroit Red. That's
hosted
my
by
buddy.
Frank G. Hump Day Humor. Okay, this is something they do every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, right?
Okay. No cover charge. That's big.
Show starts at 9.
It's on Merriman Road, 7000 Merriman Road, Romulus, Michigan. Wheat and rye. Oh, that's the wheat and rye.
Yeah.
With the big ass corned beef sandwich. J-Mo, you been there?
Yeah. And then Saturday night, I'll be at Starters with Tony Roney.
Okay, Tony Roney and the man, nephew.
Here we go. The comedy vibe.
Howie Bell. I know Howie Bell and Kevin Johnson.
So I need all y'all people to come out to the show on Saturday, so a bitch can get gas money to get back home.
This was gonna be Saturday.
I'm on the 10 o'clock
Friday
show.
and Saturday.
I'm on Saturday's show at 10 o'clock.
I got a cab ready, but I might slide through for a minute.
At this point, I'm trying to hit every stage up here
Tony
just
Roney,
to get my
still
song,
at it, huh?
just to get my voice and my name out in these streets. So hopefully one day I'll be that person. You'll be like, you know what? I remember her. I'll go see her.
Well, one thing's for certain, two things for sure. When you leave here, some people gonna know your name and who you are, because put my disclaimer out there. I put some laughy faces and laugh behind you. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna crack up at certain things, and it was a pleasure meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too.
Pleasure.
I don't shake hands. We hug.
Oh, we hug. Okay.
We hug. Wait a minute. Is you married? Shake hands. Took too long to answer. Nope.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'm.
But
we ain't together though. I mean,
I ain't got time. No. Cause see, you might not want somebody, but then you don't want nobody else to have him either. I done been in a situation with I don't want that nigga, but I don't want nobody else to have me.
I put this
get that door for me, Jamal.
Open the door. I don't open other people's door. I don't know him.
I know, man. You can move that chair for me too, J-Mo. You can move that chair for me too. Niggas tripping on that chair. All right, so you got anything you want to put out there? Shout out to my brother, DYOT Radio is in the building.
How you doing?
I don't know if you know, but you are surrounded with 3 radio stations. J-Mo on the clock himself is on the clock radio, Sound 2 Nation Radio, and DYOT Radio is definitely in the building. So, like I said, one thing for sure, two things for certain. People will definitely, in my legacy, know who.
I appreciate the support and exposure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything that you want to touch on?
I want to say something real quick. Just on a serious note, this is something that I did not know, and I want to pass this on. You need more than one name on a bank account, and I don't mean on any moneyed accounts, checking account, banking account, savings account. Because when you pass away, the government takes that money, and then your family has to go down and fight for it in probate court. So if you got a lot of sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles, cousins, all them people can go down there and claim your shit.
Okay.
When my daddy passed away, my name was on nothing. Thankfully, I didn't have a bunch of sisters and brothers and all them people. But if you have a will, you can leave the stuff to the people in the will. Like I passed away and will you my house, but it's better to put it in a living trust. Because then when you get the house, you're going to have to pay the taxes and all that other stuff associated with the house. So everybody now, if you can get a chance to get the power of attorney done, once that person passes away, that piece of paper is trash. When you get the power of attorney, you need to do the executor of the estate, especially if you have a lot of family members. And if you can have a meeting with the family, so you can sit down and grandma can tell why she wanted Aunt Betty to run the money instead of little Ray Ray, because she know Aunt Betty gonna take care of business, opposed to grandma dying and now, well, why Aunt Betty get it? Grandma told you she know Aunt Betty gonna handle business. It cuts down created problems in the family after the person passes away. The executor of the estate is the person that's nominated to handle the affairs of the person that passes away. So that means if they had any debt, credit card, whatever, they make sure the money's from the bank or whatever, pay that. Again, each state is different, but when you go down to take care of your paperwork, you want to get the power of attorney, the executor of the state, and most importantly, you need more than one name on all money accounts. The bank will tell you the beneficiary, no. You need a name. When it comes in the mail, it say Miss Rita and John Brown on that thing that come in the mail. So your name is on the account.
Right.
It's been 2 years and I'm still fighting in court. And I ain't got nobody to fight against but the court.
Damn. And you know what? It's crazy because we was about to conclude, and right before we conclude, you just gave us a whole
That's something to check in. Each state is different because you know white people, they don't do that because when the babies are born or when the kids are little, they make up them trust funds. They do all that stuff because they got that inside information. You know the schools don't teach financial classes because white people have that already instilled with their kids, and when they get old enough, they teach them where everything is and what everything is. At home, we never had those kind of monies or funds or had to do all that because think about it. When we were freed slaves, police was invented to keep us in control. And then that's when they came out with the no loitering law. We didn't have nowhere to go. We free slaves. Where we going? We were living on the plantation. Right. So now we loitering. So they locked us up, and then that's how they got the free labor for the railroads and all them other places. But they had to make us go to work. But then to buy a house and a car back in the day, you could go in there with money. Mm-hmm. But now, they made it where you had to have a birth certificate, social security card, and all that because black people back then didn't have all those documents and certifications to be able to do stuff like that. So now, educate. We need to start doing some of these classes at home like they do, teaching our kids about money. Instead of buying them 7 or 8 pair of Jordans, get some CDs, get some stocks, or at least put the money. If you got 4 or 5 kids, you done bought every last one of them, pair of Jordans for a year. For the last 10 years, that's a house.
Facts.
Buy some property, buy some land, buy something that's going to give back. Instead of keep putting that money in that man's pocket because it got his name on it. We name label whores. We don't put our money where it really counts. When our kids get grown, we make them say, man, I can't wait till I get grown to move out of here. Uh-huh. Look at the white people. Even on Dynasty, they were millionaires, but they all lived in the same house.
Right.
What sense do it make for you to pay $2,000-$3,000 a month in rent? You to pay $2,000-$3,000 a month. We all we can live in the same house and pay that one and keep that other money going.
Right.
But as a society, we look at I want my own, I want to do, and it's a struggle for real.
Yeah.
If we held on to our kids at least to 25, that rent they was paying from 18 to 25 every month could be put to the side, so when they get 25, they got a nest egg to move out instead of trying to struggle and make it work.
Right.
So, love on our people. That's all I want to say. We got to bring back the support and the love of family and people in general. Like my granny say, if everybody did a little bit, we could get a whole lot done.
Absolutely. Well, with that being said, you got any shout-outs? Anybody want to shout out?
Now I'm about talked out. I'm ready to go smoke out, and then I'm going to eat out, and then I'm going to sleep out. That's what old people do. You know, I got to go. You know you're getting old and you got to take a nap before you get ready to go where you got to go.
Yeah.
Why you laughing? Why you laughing? You know you old when you coming home at the time you used to go out. You know, I be getting home at 11 o'clock. I used to be leaving out at 11 o'clock. So, yeah, this 16 is really weighing out on me. And then bro man had me run all the way. This nigga had to almost made me climb the Exorcist steps. Y'all seen the movie The Exorcist?
Oh, yeah.
Remember them steps? You got I looked up the steps so I'll be at the car.
Right.
Make an old lady walk up the steps. That's torture.
Well, I definitely want to thank you for stopping by, and it was a pleasure meeting you.
It was nice meeting you. It's been fun.
I gotta say that I say my station, your station is our station. Anytime that you in Detroit, make sure you stop by.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that's been tuned in and will tune in. I need y'all to subscribe, like, and share. STN Radio on YouTube. I am O Divine. Sound Tube Nation. We out.